Hey everybody, Jeff Adams, Team So Fast. Told you we'd discuss a little something every day and get some of your input and your comments. We're going to discuss something firearm related, something medical related, and don't think we'll be covering anything self-defense just from here, but we'll get some better content at the range this week. So without further ado, let's talk about our pistols and our setups here. So what I keep on one of my competition rigs is either the Staccato XL or I will keep the Glock 19Y, because Glock 19s are issued to SF, and if you don't like it, then pound sand. But the reality is, the 2011 slash 1911 style trigger system is just quite simply in a league of its own. It just is, and there's no way around it. So if I were to, let's see here, if I were to show you the trigger press and trigger reset on this gun, right? So I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna press the trigger, make contact, break, slide will reciprocate. Look at the reset and the break again. Next to nothing, right? Now let's take a look at the Glock. From here, once I make contact with this trigger, try to set it so you can see it. So look at the travel length of time. Right there I get to vertical. I gotta press it even more, see that? Now I get to the wall. From here, the slide will reciprocate. Now look at the reset. It's actually not that bad. I believe this is a Timney trigger on this guy. They make pretty decent triggers. But you can see trigger travels a lot further on a striker fired pistol than it's going to be on a 2011 or 1911 style gun. This gun right here, you see how worn it is? See the patina inside that gun? And on top of the hollow sun, this gun is run. If you're interested in the porting job, that's from DSG Gunworks. DSG Gunworks. Tell David that Jeff Adams sent you, and he will charge you more money than give you a discount. But no, DSG Gunworks, Dave Simsick is his name. Phenomenal guy, very precision oriented. And most of the guys that I know in the Staccato world, we all like to send our 2011s at least off to him. Okay, so like both these guns, I've got the Gen 3, I've got the Gen 4, I've got the Gen 5. I'm not too impressed with the Gen 4, to be honest with you. I really love my Gen 3, and I really like my Gen 5 a lot. Enough of that. So next, let's talk about medical. Okay, so two companies I want to highlight that I use as far as combat trauma care is Dark Angel. This is one of their carry pouches, so you can carry this horizontally or you can carry it vertically, right? It's got an open from either side so that you can get to the red tab that's visible from either side. And it comes with a cat T tourniquet. Now, these are the best tourniquets out there for self-application, but if you take it out of this cat wrapper and you try to use it on yourself, it won't work. You actually have to do some prep work from this. And Dark Angel Medical, they do a great TCCC class. But essentially, I want to be able to pull this out and I want to go like this, boom, and have the ability to shoot one hand through there and be able to apply my tourniquet, right? I always want to go with the tab, the color tab on the inside of my body or toward my sternum. So if my right arm's wounded, I'm going to grab the side that's got this tab. I'm going to put this in, and now you can see how by grabbing this, it allows me one-handed. I'm gonna loosen it, and then I'm gonna milk it and tighten it. Milk it and tighten it. We have this rule. Go high fast and go all the way up, right? The reason for that is some people say go 2 or 3 inches above the wound site and blah, 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 blah. But when you can bleed out in seconds, getting the sucker in place and in hard in a timely manner is critical, okay? I just did one of these today. Got a call en route to my station, volunteer fire department, but this guy was losing consciousness, a lot of arterial bleeding, and so I didn't have time to go to the station. I had to rely on what I had on my person, and fortunately for me, I had my Dark Angel medical kit and cat tourniquet with that. Got that sucker put on this guy quick, completely stopped the bleeding, able to get a good patient assessment on this guy based on a set of vitals, you name it, and ultimately we ended up having to put this guy in a helicopter and flying him out. So what else does Dark Angel Medical have in their kit? First of all, I like the fact that everything's red and makes it easy to see at night. I like the fact that regardless which way I go to pull, it's ready and available for me. This is an extra. This is an extra hyphen because this one right here was replaced. This is a replacement. The gentleman I was treating today, I used mine on him, so medics just gave me another one, and they were nice enough to give me a occlusive dressing. So the kit, like most kits, you got your rubber gloves, right? You got, let's think of March, right? So we've got major hemorrhage. What do I got for major hemorrhage? I got a tourniquet. I got combat gauze with the RadioPEC blue line in there and packing material. And then I've got my, right here, I've got my elastic combat dressing that allows me to apply pressure and maintain pressure that's consistent on the outside of that, right? Airway, I've got the 34, or in this case 30 French nasopharyngeal airway. We'll discuss more on that to follow. And then for chest seals, right, they always come in 2s. So this is a pack of 2. The ones in here, they're also hyphen, they're a pack of 2. That's for your entry, your exit, and you know where it goes in. You always look for an exit. So that's the way this kit is set up. These gloves aren't the gloves that normally come with this. I believe he puts, I'm not sure if he puts tan gloves in there like him and the other companies do, because it's had to cool. But no, they're blue. They're blue because I used them today, and I replaced them with one of the, you know, another set of gloves from the ambulance. So literally, this kit, you know, is a living, breathing, working kit. Okay. Next is 1110 Tactical, and let me show you here. This is their kit. You know, it comes with a cool, small little pouch. I pull this tab, so this kit goes inside this tab here, and then when I pull the tab, the kit comes out for me. They also got very good, sturdy, hard Kydex tourniquet holders, which I just pulled this out in preparation for this video, I guess. But this is a soft heat tourniquet. It's got a heavy duty aluminum bar, locking bar on there, and it's got much more durable nylon. The issue with this versus this is I can get this open quick and easy, but how do I get it to stay closed and close on itself? I can't. So this, the benefit to this is this allows me to separate it, wrap it around your arm or leg, get it on you, right? Now I can make you feel the pain and stop your bleeding. But once again, in this little package here, I've got everything I need for my March kit, right? I've got Tactical rubber gloves, right? So I've got body substance protection, right? I've got that tourniquet for my major bleeder. I've got, let's see here, I don't have an airway kit, but I'll be honest with you, an nasopharyngeal airway is barely enough air for a patient that is immobile and not moving, right? So it's more of a psychological thing for us medics. I've got my chest seals, right? Respiration. I've got my compression dressing, and I've got my packing material. And that's going to be the book of the day. So I told you guys I like to read a lot, and I like to get smarter. So this book today, one of my favorites, is called Deliberate Discomfort by Jason Van Camp. He just happens to be one of my officers from 10 Special Forces Group, and he wrote this great book on, how U.S. Special Operations Forces overcome fear and dare to win by getting comfortable being uncomfortable. And some of the guys that he's got in this book, let's take a quick look here. He's got Special Forces, Army Rangers, Medal of Honor recipients, Navy SEALs. This book right here, the storyline, I love this book. I'm not going to get into it too much with you, but I would highly recommend you get this. You can also get it on audio, listen to it on a drive, and listen to Jason talk to you while you're out and about. But this book right here, Deliberate Discomfort, How to Get Comfortable Being Uncomfortable, is definitely a great book. So I'll leave it here for today. Keep these short. Take care. Bye.